Hello, this is the Home Doc. I just wanted to show you this first before we get into the telehandler restore that I'm doing. I'm basically restoring it back to new again, hopefully. But I just wanted to show you too that since you've been following my videos, and that I'm getting to build a house on top of that hill over there, and you can really see the terrain a whole lot better of the property, when it has snow on the ground. But I had the past couple days it's been snowing, and now it's freezing rain and sleeting, and but I just wanted to kind of give you let you see it, because it's a little better to see it when it's snowing on the ground, that you can see how the terrain is. And like I said, there's a pier I built on this side of the lot here, on this lot, and then I have the pier that I have on the other side, which I do have a video for the Trex pier building on that, so you're welcome to look at that if you would like. But let's go ahead and get into this telehandler, and let me show you kind of what I'm doing with that. And I'm just kind of walking over here, and I got this is the tree house, my son's tree house that he had when he was growing up, and we converted it into a chicken coop. So I just kind of want to show you this briefly while I'm heading to the shop here. So and I just basically I have a pole barn over there that I did some trim on and hardy board, and then I had some scraps, so I basically finished off the tree house, put the trim and everything on that. But I will kind of maybe go over that in another video, all the things I did to it. And here's a chicken coop that I have the chickens, and let's see if we have any eggs. Oh yeah, got a few eggs in there. Hello, chickens. Thanks for making eggs. All right. So let's go in here and I'll show you this telehandler and what's going on with this. And we'll be careful here. It's kind of icy. So, all right. And then Skippy John. It's our we have a couple dogs here in the garage. So let's, yeah, what's going on, Skippy? What are you doing? So let's go in here. Sorry for the mess. It's kind of got a lot of projects going on here. But all right, well, here is the telehandler that I've been working on, and let me show you on the side, a little bit better angle. But yeah, it's a great machine. I think I said on a few videos that I have it has a skid steer front on it, and you could put a grapple on there. I have a grapple bucket for it. I have a bucket for it, and I have some forks for the telehandler. So right now I'm using the needle scaler, to kind of get all the rust and everything off of it. And then I'm putting some of this Rust-Oleum gel I got it from Home Depot. It's a rust dissolver, and it basically neutralizes the rust. And then I'm using this rusty metal primer, which is that red oxide primer. So I'm gonna prime the the whole unit with that. And then I got some Caterpillar yellow after I'm finished getting everything prepped. But any project like this, when you restore something or overhaul or rebuild, it takes a lot of time to get things prepped before you even start painting, So this telehandler is actually it's a Caterpillar telehandler. It has a Caterpillar engine, and then it has a hydraulic pump, and then it has two hydraulic motors on it. And I got covers for it that I'm redoing too, but yeah, it's 4-wheel drive. I'm changing all the gear oil, in each hub, each side, and also on the axle itself. And you can see right here where I'm actually letting it drip now. Took the plug out that side and letting it drain out. I went ahead and did the hubs already. And on these, there's a video I put on my excavator about changing differential oil. But on this, It's very similar. This doesn't have 3 plugs. It has 2. But when you drain it, you can drain it from this plug here. And then when you're ready to fill it, and then you also open this up too to let it drain out faster. But when you're finished, then you basically turn the whole wheel, and then this is where your level is, and then you fill it here. So it's basically, it's similar to the other the excavator I showed you in one of the videos. But like I said, I'm just doing some maintenance, and since I have it in the garage and it's an icy, nasty day, I'm getting some of this equipment maintained. So when I start, really building a house over there, I'll be ready. And but another thing I'm doing some modifications to this telehandler too. A lot of times we have chains, and we have some tools that we want to carry with us. So I had this box that actually my dad had, that I'm basically painting it all up, priming it, and then I was going to weld it to the side here. So I have a nice work box on this side, and then on this other side, I was going to put another battery box over here, because the telehandler, it has a hard time starting sometimes, especially when it's cold. It's just not enough battery. So that's the battery that came with it, and it's just not enough. So we're going to add another battery box on this side, on this fender here. So that would give it a little more power, and it'll help it, give it some extra boost, when you're trying to start it. But this telehandler, it actually does. It reaches about 16 feet up in the air. Well, actually, I'm sorry, probably about 12 foot, and this is a nice versatile machine. I mean, if you have anything you want to lift, or tree branches, or trees, or logs and things like that, it has no problem. It lifts like 4,000 pounds. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to go over that, and then here's some of the tools that I'm using, which you've seen in some of my videos. The needle scaler, I've used this a ton on a lot of my projects that I do around here in the shop. And then also I have a grinder, metal grinding wheel that I kind of after I do the needle scaler, because the needle scaler gets a lot of the rust flakes and things off. And I'll show you real quick. I got my excavator in here, and I have a lot of videos on YouTube that about rebuilding, the undercarriage and changing the tracks out, and actually putting a track on by yourself. So you're welcome to look at that video too. But I just finished the undercarriage rebuild, and rebuilding all that, and putting new tracks on, and priming it, and painting it, and all that, and also working on the bucket too. And I have a video about a trick on changing the bushings and pins on the bucket, and I just welded some more teeth on it. So, but let me show you under here where that needle scaler, where it really works out, and then also you can see all the dirt and rust and everything I got from under here. But let me show you. Like here, so I put some of that rust killer down, and you see it turning to white. But you can see also right in here is where that needle scaler, see it would take that all out right there. That's like flaky rust, and that needle scaler will knock that out. So I need to come back in here. I just wanted to do like a brief clean out first before I went too involved in getting it detailed there. But I was going to take the needle gun and go in there and clean that out again. But I'm getting this all prepped, getting all the rust dissolved and cleaned out, and I was going to use that red oxide primer, prime it all real good, and then paint it, and then put the cover back on the bottom here, because it needs that cover, because that dirt and everything got in here. But I just kind of wanted to show you a few of the projects I'm working on, since it's so nasty outside, and I appreciate the time and support and watching everything. And I'll probably have another video once it's complete. Once I finish the telehandler, which actually there's a few other issues too with this unit here. The brakes don't work, so I got to figure out why the brakes are not working on it. And also, it has a brake. It has like a parking brake, and right here, and this is not working either. So we gotta work on that. So there's several issues with that too, and I think part of the mechanism right here is it's all, it needs to be looked at and rebuilt. So I was going to be working on that soon and getting that straight. And but yeah, that's basically it for now. And like I say, I'll show you another video once everything's done, and you'll see the finished product. But thanks again for your time. And like I say, it's a Stonehall unit that basically Caterpillar's engine, and the Stonehall built it, and they basically built the fork trucks and everything to go to the back of a truck to lift pallets and things off of a tractor trailer. And they made this unit, and this is a 2003 unit here. And like I say, it's a great unit. It just needs some maintenance, So appreciate you watching, and thank you for pushing that like button and get notifications. And like I say, I'm getting ready to start a house build. I have some video on that we're working on the road and everything, but I can't really do it now. Past 3 or 4 weeks here, it's been nasty, snowing and freezing rain, and it's been wet, and so I've been working on this equipment, getting this stuff ready to go. So, but thanks again. I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.